Good morning, good morning. Hello out there, Facebook land and YouTube. Welcome to New Thought Media Network's Morning Prayers, and I am Rev Lisa Williams, and I'm here to share a prayer with you. Today is April 1st, 2021, so watch out for those April Fool's jokes. Just keep your eye out for that. Welcome and thank you for joining me this morning. So this morning we are going to share a prayer with you, and we go from 8:15 to 8:30. So it's just nice and quick, and we just share a prayer with you. I like to do a reading and a couple of announcements, and then we send you on your way. So thank you very much for being with me this morning. And yes, I mentioned it. Happy Fool's Day, beloveds, and that's the truth. So watch out for all that fun stuff that's happening today. So what we talk about here is prayer, and we like to talk about it in an affirmative manner. So the style that we use in affirmative prayer, I always say we use ancient wisdom and new thought. We put them together for a beautiful faith and philosophy, and that's what we stand by. So we stand by knowing and recognizing that there is a power greater than we are, and we can use it, and it does live right inside of us. So we can know that with every breath, it is the breath of God. It is the breath of life that breathes us. We are connected to it. Therefore, we come from an affirmative perspective with our prayers. And that works pretty well, I think, most of the time, I'd say. So let's see. Anybody else out there? Good morning. Good morning. Good to see you here. Thank you for joining me. So let's see. I have a reading I'm going to share with you, and it comes from my Richer Living, my lovely, handy daily guide that I use, and it's by Ernest Holmes and Raymond Charles Barker. It's called Richer Living. It's kind of an older version, but I definitely like it because it's got some great things in it. Good morning, Wayne. Good morning, good morning. Rainbow circle hugs. Linda, good morning, Linda. Good to see you. Thank you guys for being here. So we're going to share a reading with you, and it comes actually from April 1st, which is today. I am divinely guided to right action. And so in this part of the guide, he is doing the Lord's Prayer. So the little quote is, "The Lord is my shepherd," and that comes from Psalm 23:1. So he's going through the whole Lord's Prayer in this month of April. I am directly guided to right action in every experience of this day. I know that true wisdom is of God, and that it uses my consciousness in its seat of operation. God is the shepherd of my life, and this inner mind and love guide me to the paths of perfection in ways of joy. God's perfect action can never cease and never be delayed. Always it guides me. Always it inspires me. And always it blesses and benefits me. I rejoice in the inner source of truth, for it never fails me. God in me knows what to do, how to do it, and when to do it. I am now one with God, and this full knowledge is now mine. Let's see. I am free from all uncertainty, for my God delivers every idea to me at the instant that I need it. The Lord is my shepherd, and I let my inner Lord control my mind, discipline my emotions, and keep straight my affairs. All doubt is destroyed, and all truth is revealed. I rejoice in my inner source of truth, for it never fails me. Love that. That's the affirmation for today. I rejoice in my inner source of truth, for it never fails me. Isn't that the truth? I love that. So I think that's a great reading to start this April this April month off. And so that is what we have this morning. And oops, I just lost my my mouse. What does Wayne say? I can, I do, and I will. Yes, divine right action. Beautiful. So let's see. Now let's move into the share a prayer time. So I would like to first invite you to we're going to have you send your prayer requests to prayer@ntmedia.org. I invite you to send your prayer requests to us. We certainly are happy to have those, and we'll always work on that. The prayer team will work on that for the entire week. So send your prayer requests to us because we are glad to support you with those prayer requests. So let's move into a prayer. You guys ready? All right. So let's center in. We're going to center in a little bit. Usually what I like to do is do a couple deep breaths. As many of you know, I like to move into my prayer in that way. So let's do that now. Just close your eyes and center into this moment. All right. So just breathe in. Just breathe in and know that you are God. Just breathe in right now, right here, and center ourselves into this moment. As we breathe in love, we breathe in light, and we know that we are that divine perfection. With every breath, it is the breath of God. Every breath, it is the breath of life. And we know that we live and breathe in this moment, in this love, in this light. As we center ourselves here in this moment, we allow this time to be the only time. We focus into this moment and know that all is well. All is well in the mind of God, in the heart of God. Just allow this time to be a time of connection, a time of nurturing, a time of centering. For as we know and recognize that with every breath, it is the breath of God, the breath of life, and we are connected to it. We are one with it. Therefore, as we know, we affirm that we are one with it. We can allow this divine presence to bless us through this entire day. Knowing and recognizing that we are connected to that divine source, we can go about our day with ease and grace, knowing that the Lord is our shepherd, and that mind of God, the heart of God, is our shepherd and will guide us. Will guide us on our path to what it is that we are seeking. We just remember that we can tap into that energy. We tap into that inner guidance, that inner wisdom at any time throughout our day, throughout our life. And we just know that this day unfolds easily and effortlessly as we move about, as we are connected to that divine source, and we are connected to our God, knowing that it is our shepherd and that we are guided by this divine force. So we know that all the choices that we make today, we live and move and breathe in this connection to God, in this connection to source energy. And we need to know that this day unfolds. We just allow this time to be a time of recognizing all the good things in our life. Be aware and open and recognizing that we are moving into spring. We appreciate and love everything about nature. We just know that this day is blessed in all that we do and all that we are. And all that the choices, decisions we make, they are guided by this divine wisdom, divine light. So we know that any challenges, anything that's going on in our lives, we can just remember to bring it back to this source, bring it back to the light, bring it back to the truth. The truth is that we are connected to God. We are connected to this source. And that with God, with life, all things are possible. As we live and move and breathe in this moment, in that acknowledgement, we allow that wisdom to bless us right here, right now. For I know this blessing for me. I know this blessing for you. You are blessed in this very moment. And as we are surrounded by that love, we are surrounded by light, we are surrounded by peace and harmony, wholeness, divine wisdom, health, and balance in our body, in our mind, in our spirit. And as we go about our day, we remember the truth of who we are as we are connected to that divine source. So we can, with grateful heart, we can release this prayer into the minds of God, into the mind of God, into the heart of God, into the universe, and know that we are truly blessed in this moment, right here, right now. And together we affirm, and so it is. And so it is, and so it is. There is the prayer. That is your prayer for today. So, gosh, we have a couple of good things coming up. Let's see. Yes, we are putting on the Christ. I like that. And I like this one, Wayne. This is great. I will do divine right action. Divine right action. That is leading our day. That is leading us right here, right now. So let's see. We have a couple of wonderful things coming up for you today. Let's see. Today is, let me see if I can find it. We have Reverend Michelle. She's coming up today. Michelle Wadley, and she does a wonderful program, Jersey Girl Wisdom. Oh my gosh. If you guys haven't listened to her, you got to check it out because she's fantastic. She just says it like it is, and I really appreciate all that she does. She does really a great job with her program. We also have coming up Gina, sorry. Joy is in the journey, and Gina does a beautiful job. I've spent some time working with her, and I'm actually going to be on her program probably next week. She's going to interview me with my Inner Dazzle. So join Gina and her guests for a weekly spiritual journey, and she is on Thursdays today at 1 p.m. Mountain Time, 3 p.m. Eastern. So check that out. And what else? Also, so I'm starting next week a series for this month on my Igniting Your Inner Dazzle program, and it is good spiritual conversation. We're going to be starting this book, Return to the Sacred, and we're going to be talking about the ancient pathways to spiritual awakening. This is by Jonathan Ellerby. He's great. I actually am working with him. He visited my book club. I host a book club on Thursdays, and he came already and visited with us. So we're going to go into the 12 paths, spiritual paths and of spiritual practice. So check that out on next Wednesday at 1 p.m. Come and check out my show. It'll be great. What else do we have? So I would like to also invite you, of course, always appreciate donations and tithes to keep our programs going. New Thought Media Network is so grateful to host all these programs and all this great, wonderful information for you guys. So I like to read this quote. Every gift opens a heavenly door to the giver. Whoever sends blessings shall be abundantly blessed. And that's by Lila Gifty Akita. I just love that quote. So support the network. You can go to our network at ntmedia.org and then click on donate. And there you'll find it, the link, or you can go above in the thing. I've listed it up there on the Facebook page. You can go there as well to click and donate right there. Let's see. Very good. So this is great. Thank you, Wayne. All your great comments. Let's see. I think that's about it. Also, Reverend Melissa comes on right after this morning prayer. So just hop in and listen to her. She has a beautiful half-hour program that's really delightful. She comes from a place of joy, and she has a very big heart. So check out her as well. And I think that is about it for today. So thank you so much for joining me. Have a wonderful, wonderful day. Let me find my program. Let's see. All right, that's it. Peace out. Mwah. Love and blessings. Bye.